My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me, quite literally, as we are a part of an infinite, expansive creation, better known as God. We are all dimensions and aspects of this creation, this infinite creation called God, having a human experience in order to grow, live, learn, love, and expand the expansiveness that is creation, that is God. Within Oneness Connection, Energetic Upliftment, I channel energies and messages from my Akashic Record or my soul in order to assist with this rapid expansion, evolution of the human consciousness, in order to assist with making sure that this shift into higher wisdom, expanded paradigms of understanding of ourselves and reality are shifts of ease and grace and peace. With this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, you can find timeless transmissions, energy, oracle message transmissions. You're more than welcome to look through the catalog, whatever calls to your name, calls to your soul, whatever energies and messages. I hope they're able to help you align with your soul path in order to help you tap into your infinite wisdom that you already garner on a soul level. It's just aligning our physical monads to our soul, our frequency, tapping into the frequency of our authenticity or our soul in order to be able to transmit between our energy, our infinite frequency, our soul, and our physical expression, to link the energies of our infinite expansiveness and our physical expression in any given moment in order to garner the wisdom and tools to craft or manifest the life that you intended to craft or manifest before you incarnated as a human being of planet Earth. I also channel healing and uplifting messages and prophecies within Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available for free to stream on YouTube and Spotify. That's where I channel messages from my Akashic Record or my soul that God wants me to deliver to this plane of reality, to creation, to infinite creation, in order to help shift infinite creation or God, the human being as God, gifts me to speak into reality. We all have our own perceptions of what reality is. We all have our own way of perceiving reality, and our own ways of perceiving reality are unique to ourselves and are pertinent because they, the way you express or the way you perceive reality acts as your unique pigment or your soul print in reality, which adds to the painting or the master art of reality. So you have to be your unique self. You have to perceive reality how you perceive it in order for reality to be as vibrant as it is and as it will continue to expand into. The vibrancy that reality will continue to expand into. All right, so here, what I'm going to do today, today is going to be a twin flame reading. So viewer discretion advised. This video will be inundated with some potent frequencies, messages, energies in order to catalyze twin flames into divine union, right? So viewer discretion advised. Any medical, mental, or health emergencies or health questions, please reach out to your licensed professional doctors, therapists, professionals. I'm going to be using the Rumi Oracle card, Alana Fairchild Rumi Oracle, Pocket Edition and Invitation into the Heart of the Divine, artwork by Rizzoli. We're going to do a 4-card spread. So we're going to pull 4 of these cards. We're going to read the messages, view the artwork, and channel the energies that want to come through here. The reason why it is pertinent, and I channeled this prophecy within Kingdom Things podcast, Twin Flame plus the 2029 prophecy is the name of the Kingdom Things podcast episode. Again, available on YouTube and or Spotify. God explained to me, informed me, as it is written and spelled out in many ancient biblical texts, the divine union journey. Our union with our twin flames are analogous with our union with our soul or God within. As we come into alignment with our soul or God within, we naturally magnetize to our twin flame. We push and pull together to our twin flame. We magnetize, we pull together with our twin flame. The alchemy of the souls, that is the twin flame. So all of the healing work, all of the work that you do in yourself, the self-love that you do internally to align with your soul, to align with God inside, to perceive more of yourself. It alchemizes it grounds your soul frequency or your God essence in your physical body. This is most commonly termed as self-realization or soul attainment here on planet Earth through many religions, Hinduism, Tibetan ancient theology, many other practices on the planet recognize grounding your soul and your physical body as soul attainment or self-realization. So you become self-realized, or you reach soul attainment, samadhi, moksha. You graduate, or you graduate from your karmic lessons, and you align with your dharma or your purpose of why God created you. So as twins align with their dharma, moksha, or the purpose of why God created them, soul attainment, self-realization, they alchemize the remedy for all of the ailments, for all of the ailments of the disease and disparagement and disparity on planet Earth. So this video will be a potent transmission to help guide twin flames, divine counterparts into union. We're going to do a five card spread. I'm just going to take the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lay these out. And then I'm going to randomly pick them up and read them. Put my hands over them. See which one I want to come through. We'll start with this card. There's the artwork. The dissolving light. Why should I fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? There is something unworthy of you that must be released. Give up the fears and doubts, the belief that somehow things are not going to work out. You are meant to be free in a way that only truth can provide. You are meant to be free in a way that only truth can provide. Dear humans of planet Earth, you are not just human. You've lived in a paradigm for millennia in which you are human, when your truer truth is that you are divine, infinite energy, utilizing your divine, infinite potentials to help shape, mold, grow, and evolve the human being of planet Earth, which is a creation of God's creation that is coming out of the gestation of conceptualization. When I say gestation of conceptualization, I mean the human being of planet Earth has been incubated as a baby is incubated in the womb as it is gestating. The human being has been incubating, gestating in order to be able to garner the wisdom, tool, power, intellectual acuity, to be able to build its infinite power. That is you, that is the soul energy, that is the infinite potentials of creation. You are the soul energy, the infinite potentials of creation, manifesting or animating the human body in order to grow, evolve the human conceptualization of creation. A human conceptualization that has been graduated into infinite potential as God sees fit for this generation of the human being of planet Earth to be able to be activated into its divine potential, or the human being, as you would like to call it, self-realizing, self-attainment, soul attainment. You, the soul, activating within the human vessel in order for the human being to be identified as a mainstay in creation or an infinite being in creation. There are many infinite beings in creation. You are now the human being of planet Earth. You are now graduated into this class of infinite beings in creation. Congratulations. And remember, you are switching into a paradigm in which you are the soul animating the vessel. You are also understandably identifying as the vessel, which is okay, but it's leaning into the understanding that when you identify as the soul versus the human vessel, you allow yourselves to align with infinite potentials, infinite thought patterns, infinite energies in order to manifest or manipulate or shape yourselves and your realities at your will, as determined by your soul or your infinite potential's highest plan before incarnating into this physical experience. The lion and the deer. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. There is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true is what you are given. I'm being guided to speak. I feared past tense. I feared wielding my power. Because with doing the shadow work to align to my soul or to garner soul attainment or to step into self-realization or to begin to identify more with the energy that animates my body as well as my body. So identifying as the creator and the creation, with me beginning to identify as the creator and the creation, with me beginning to expand into identifying as the creator and the creation, I've done a lot of shadow work, or I've done a lot of work in the subconscious where I can perceive how reality has manifested in the way that it's in its current state. And when I perceive that, I understand that I had everything to do with that manifestation, as all is one. Everything in our reality is a co-creation or of our doing. We all co-create reality. Everything in reality that we perceive we're able to perceive it because it's a part of what we've created. So I can perceive what we created, and I do the shadow work with my extrasensory perception, my soul tools, to be able to see the story of how these things were created. And I feared making mistakes because I feared destruction. I feared death. I feared losing my family. As in past lives, I died. I've destroyed things. I've been destroyed, and I've lost my family due to my work as an awakened being in God's civilizations to help evolve God's civilizations. And my ancestors have been telling me for a long time, my soul has been telling me for a long time, death is not what you think it is. And I understand, and I can perceive that. When I step back, I widen my scope, and I detach from associating my body as my identity. I detach from all people, places, and things, all nouns, all people, places, and things, including myself. I can perceive beyond the parameters of the paradigms we've created in creation. Everything that we perceive in creation, everything that we've been taught in this world as human beings are paradigms that we created. We're in a time, we are in the age of unconditional love, where we're expanding our consciousnesses to identify as not just the creation, but also the creator, gods and goddesses in human form. And with doing so, we get to create what we want to create. We're not victims or subject to what is. We're not being stifled or imprisoned by what is, but we get to create whatever the we want to create. And it's detaching with our bodies so we can perceive all of the suffering, all of the fear, not as obstacles, but tools to use that energy and create new thought patterns around that energy to create a new story. As our thought patterns manifest our lives, that the energy doesn't have any name on it. The energy doesn't have any definite meaning. The energy can be utilized however you want to utilize the energy. We detach from all people, places, things, all nouns, people. Detach from all nouns, people, places, and things, and we get to just be a spectator of the energy and not be a victim of whatever story that energy is telling at the time when it comes up to be perceived. Observe it, acknowledge it, and then ask what it was supposed to teach you about yourself, reflect, and create new thought patterns around that energy to create a new reality, new paradigms, a reality with no death, no disease, no famine, world peace, no poverty. Within Kingdom Things podcast, you'll find the prophecy that I channel from the oneness of all things, or the Most High Creator God, in which we, 2033, by the year 2033, this is the Kingdom Things podcast 10-year prophecy. As I perceive this prophecy, I was gifted this prophecy in 2023. By the year 2033, 10-year prophecy, Kingdom Things podcast 10-year prophecy, we will be in the energies of consciousness and understanding to know that we are a human culture with no disease, no famine, no poverty, world peace, no war, vitality, no death. World peace, no war, no death, vitality, no famine, no poverty. Let's try this one more time. No death, vitality, world peace, no war, no famine, no poverty, no disease. 2033 prophecy. Let's go to this card. Oh, let's just do this card and then we'll go to that one. Beyond the threshold of fear. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Your relationship with fear is changing. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to experience it, to have compassion, wisdom rather than resistance. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running. Now the end is in sight. The power that you used to give fear is now transferred to your extraordinary heart. As Ashley was reading this oracle card, she had an energy within her that wanted to run the opposite way of the understanding of this wisdom that she just taught herself. She knows herself that fear is an illusion. The energy behind fear can be manipulated and molded, is malleable, so that you're able to use the energy behind fear to create whatever you want to create. She knows this. She has an energy within her that wants to run the other way of this high wisdom in order to continue to perpetuate the victimhood, the victim cycle, the victim predator culture of planet Earth, because you're so used to it. You're so comfortable with it, even though it's shit, even though it's painful, even though it creates disease, war, famine, poverty, death. You know it. You know what to expect with it. What can you expect with walking into this high wisdom understanding that fear is an illusion? The energy behind the fear you can use to create whatever you want to create. What can you expect? You can expect the highest potentials of self. You can expect a wondrous flurry of infinite knowledge. You can expect abundance. You can expect joy. You can expect love. You can expect family. You can expect to create that in which you had in your hearts as young children when you didn't know that life was hard. Because you knew that life wasn't supposed to be hard. You knew that you came here to create whatever it is that you wanted to create in your heart's desires. Welcome home. Because you're knowing as a child that you were able to create whatever you knew that you wanted to create in your heart is the truer truth of reality. Life is not supposed to be hard. Life is not supposed to be painful. Welcome home. I really want to take a break, y'all. But we're going to get to this last oracle card. These energies running through my body, and it's just like... My nephew's downstairs. I'm so excited. When I was a kid, I felt... since I was like 3, since I was 3, I felt my person here. I knew he was here. And I didn't know how to explain it. I didn't know how to incantate it, right? being 3 years old. But our soul's wisdom is blaring all the time. We just acquire new thought patterns in which filter what we know on a soul level, right? The energy doesn't have a meaning. It's the energy, and whatever thought patterns you put behind the energy is what you manifest. I knew my person's way here was here. I tell the story all the time. I watched Brandy, the Cinderella version, right, when I was 3, and I was like, that's what it is. I have a person. I knew he was here. I felt it in my soul. So when I was channeling that message, I was like tapping into the energy when I was a kid, and I was just like wide-eyed, and I was just like anticipating meeting my person. And then life got hard. And then life got hard. And then life got hard, and I was like, man, I want to go home. We are home. We are home. We are home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. The all-encompassing hand. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. The divine has held your hand for so long, it fills your sacred flesh as its own. The love that seals that divine hand fast is so powerful that one could spin the universe upon its axis, and still your hands would be joined, gently and enduringly. Be reassured of blessings forthcoming in wavering love and sublime friendship. Congratulations to those who are on the path of the twin flame union, as your twin flame union is analogous with your union with your internal self, your soul, the oneness of all things, most commonly known in your dimension of reality as God. Welcome back and welcome home. If you found this message, you are on your journey. You are on your path to self-realization, soul attainment, divine union within, divine union with the love of your physical reality. Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining myself within this oneness connection energetic upliftment transmission for the twin flame journey, for the divine counterpart journey, for the divine union journey, internal union journey, external union journey of oneness, right? I am going to post this to Kingdom Things podcast as well. Thank you again for stopping in. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment alert, alert. So are you. What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. I'm not only everything I do is a divine channel. Everything in creation is divine channel. I'm also a singer-songwriter. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music, is available here on YouTube. I sing so many genres, and I'm so grateful for my relationship and love with music. Ashley-Nicole Music, again, here on YouTube. And then my literature, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It is currently available in the Amazon bookstore for digital download as well as physical copies. My soul, myself, my ancestors were like, in the spirit were like, Ashley, you don't know who you are. Sit down, let me show you. They were like, right, we're going to show you who you are, right? And I channeled the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. Again, it's a 3-part book series available in physical copy as well as digital copy. The physical copy for the first 2 parts, it's still labeled the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It's in a different link than the other 3 sets. The other 3 you can get in digital, and then it only allows you to get the 3rd part, My Other Half, the 3rd book, My Other Half, in physical. Just if you want all physical, just get My Other Half physical and go to the other link and get Asia's story, both parts, part 1, part 2, and the physical as well, in the Amazon bookstore. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. Just type that into the Amazon, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, and my story will come up. Our story will come up, because like Asia said, like my story is a lot like humanity's story, and Asia's story is my story. You know, it's a lot like my story. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is again available in Amazon bookstore. It's $30 altogether, $29.97 for all digital, and about $29.98, $29.99 for all physical. And then you have Asia's animated series, Asia's Story of the Animated Series, which is spawned from Asia's universe. Asia's Story, the Animated Series, is available to stream for free here on YouTube, AP Short Stories here on YouTube. It's super divine, channeling and healing energies and messages for twin flames, divine unions, star seeds, celestial beings, gosh darn, interdimensional beings, gosh darn, elemental beings, you know, however your soul, however you relate and resonate with on a soul level, outside of our humanity, you know, divine beings, because we're all divine beings, right? It's really healing and uplifting if you're on the path, you know, of soul realization and soul exploration. Asya Story, the animated series, the AP short stories here on YouTube. And you have my cooking channel. I love to cook. I'm an intuitive cook. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available here on YouTube. We're actually going to roll into the trailer for the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, as well as a really fun clip from Asya's Story, the animated series, as well as a clip of my music. Hope you enjoy it. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your choice. Choose to give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because the way you love on yourself reflects in your relationships with other people. You'll be able to see your relationships with other people become more harmonious and more uplifting because of the love that you show yourself. The love that you show yourself, the relationship you have with yourself is equates to the relationship, is analogous to the relationship that you have with God, or the oneness of all things. Again, thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate your presence, as my beingness is co-created by you, just like your beingness is co-created by me and the person sitting to the left and the right of you. We all co-create each other's existence, which is really beautiful. Kingdom Things Podcast, timeless. Oneness Connection, timeless. Whatever calls out to you, feel free to use that for upliftment, soul alignment, soul attainment, soul realization, self-realization. I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm Home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from the day's trip, I have read my Atum's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I make no state to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on earth to find you. I was created to find my person. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.
Action.
So I'm here, an early AM call, to be on set. Apparently we need to shoot more content to sell this thing. Asya Takes Italy, episodes 1 through 4, on AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, all that stuff, I guess. You're still rolling. Was there something else I needed to say? I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm kind of hungry.
Dylan, did you get the email in regards to dress code?
I wish someone would just say, "Good morning, Dylan. Glad you made it, buddy. I know it's New York City and you had to get up pretty early to get here for a 7 a.m. call. Glad you showed. I'm not wearing a suit like Chase because I'm not a dork. And I'm tired. I just want to get my shots in and go home. Does this work? Would this content sell the thing?" Who says that? Sell the thing. The email, we all got it. Sell the thing? Gosh. Anything else? Hi, I'm Dylan. Watch Asya Takes Italy on AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, okay.
Thanks for coming in, Alexi.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for calling me in. Thanks for writing me in on the show. I know it's Asia's show. Being her friend and all, I'm just grateful to be a part of her story.
What was up with the hair choice for the trip to Italy?
The hair in Asia Takes Italy? I didn't think it would be a big deal. Me and my friend went to go get our hair done together for the trip.
Are you aware of the potential backlash?
I grew up in New York City. There are so many cultures that are blended together. I hope the rest of the world can appreciate the blending of cultures that they'll see in Asia Takes Italy. Asia Takes Italy, episodes 1 through 4, now available on AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share. I hope you guys enjoy our story. That's it? Cool. Is Dylan still in the building? Okay.
You seem nervous, Asia. It's okay to relax. You decided to switch up your look for Asia Takes Italy, and you're now back to your original style. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I am. And as far as the hair, I wanted a different look for Italy. And the confessionals that we shot for Asia Takes Italy, I thought I'd bring back my me. Check out Asia Takes Italy, episode 1 through 4.
Let's try that one more time. This time, a little bit more relaxed. Take a deep breath.
Check out Asia Takes Italy, episodes 1 through 4, now available on the AP Short Stories YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and join my journey, our journey, as I hope I am a mirror to some part of your life and can help you through your own growth within your own self, your own journey, your own life. Is that a wrap?
That is a wrap.
Okay.
Thank you, cast, for coming in today. I know it was short notice. Y'all get home safely. Have a safe weekend.